Hey there, welcome back to Tish Experience. Okay, it is a beautiful day today. It's still a little cold, so I am wrapped up, but I think I should be able to do this video outside today. Yay! I see a lot of birds, so I'm already expecting to have some bird noises in my video and be like, hey, it's still winter. What happened to them going south for the winter and leaving my videos alone? Apparently that's not a thing. So we're gonna share a space, and yeah, that's today. I hear them. I don't know if you can hear them. I'm hoping you can't hear them, and if you can, I hope that they are not too loud. And I hope it's not too windy. It doesn't seem too windy. That's the stuff of filming outside. Anyway, moving on. So we're in March now. You made it to March. How was your February? How did it go? Did you make any goals? Did you accomplish them? I hope you did. Leave your comments down below. Share with me. I am done with the flabby arm challenge. I did it for the month of February. I was as consistent as I could be with it. There wasn't much of a change, and I guess I'll put the picture here. There wasn't really much of a change. I shouldn't say much of a change. There wasn't any change in the in my arms at all. Like I said, I think it was last week, they were more sore from the exercises, so that at least made me feel like I did something. And I think instead of trying to go for aesthetics, trying to lose the flabbiness, I just really need to make my arms capable of doing what I want them to do instead of worrying so much about what they look like. So I'm not going to do a challenge in March. This month is going to mostly be about getting my diet more on track, which I think I'm doing okay with that, but focusing more on that. Maybe doing some more fasting, we'll see. I've been running kind of low on energy lately, and I want to get back on making sure I'm taking the right vitamins and whatnot. So that'll be my main focus, would probably be my diet, and also getting my exercise routine back on track as well, getting back to about 50 to 80 squats a day. And now that I've done the arm exercises, I would definitely add that to it. When it is warmer, for good, when it is springtime, I will do more challenges, probably outside. I want to jump rope. I want to get to doing push-ups, and I want to do that. I want to do it outside. So I'm going to wait for the weather to break as far as that is concerned. That's the thing about living in the Northeast. You get winter. And I love the sun, and it motivates me to do more. So that will probably be in April or May. But for now, like I said, in March, it'll just be more focused on making sure I'm eating the right things, making sure I am sticking to a better regimen and routine, and trying to get my energy levels back up. And yeah, that is really it. That's the update for the flabby arms and just exercising in general. No challenge for March, but if you are doing a challenge and you would like to share, please do leave your comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to support you in any way that I can. I was hoping to do another Tish Talk today. Tish Talk. I wanted to talk more today about, I guess, mindsets. And one particular mindset that I battle with myself and am working to improve is the have to versus get to mindset. On my journey to being more positive in my mind and in my actions, I kind of stumbled across this phrase or the theory have to versus get to or want to. I think we all know or have heard that your mind can lead your actions, and through your mind and through how you feel about something can change the perspective and outcome of that particular thing. Now, obviously, you do not have control over all events, but how you think about it makes a bigger impact on you. That's how two people can go through a similar situation, a similar horrific situation, and one person is completely broken by it, while another person thrives and survives and moves on to do great things. And it has a lot to do with the perspective and mindset that each individual has. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So with that, let me talk more about have to versus want to. Have to versus get to. Some people say want to, but I say get to. When you come to things that you do in life and you use or have the mind frame of have to, sometimes those things become burdens to you. Oh, I have to go to work. I have to drop the children off to school. I have to spend time with this person or that person. I have to. And it already puts, in my mind, and I suppose some people have to doesn't do the same thing. But in my mind, it puts this burden on the task. Some people may take have to and believe you have no other choice. And because of that, you will get it done. And have to is a strong statement for them, making it possible for them to get through things. That's not how I handle have to. Have to definitely makes whatever the task is more of a burden. And I don't want even day-to-day or daily tasks of mine to feel like a burden, no matter what it is, no matter if it is monotonous, no matter if it is, boring or tedious. I want to have the frame of mind that it is something important, because no matter what it is something important. So instead of saying have to do something, I try to teach myself to say I want to do something, or I get to do something. More of I get to, because when I use the phrase I get to, it's much more exciting. It's much more fulfilling. It's a gift instead of a burden. Now, I know with whatever life throws at us, it's always not fun. And there are times when you don't necessarily want to say you get to do something, right? Oh, I get to throw up, or, I get to get robbed. There are a lot of things that it is not fun times. But using I get to, at least for me, has made it that when I use the phrase, I do actually have to think about something positive. Instead of, an example, I guess, would be instead of I have to clean the bathroom, it's I get to clean the bathroom. And does it change the fact that I have to clean the bathroom? It doesn't, but I get to, meaning I have a bathroom to clean. That's something, right? I have to clean the bedroom. I get to clean the bedroom. I have a warm and safe place to live. That's something. And that is a gift and a blessing. And I want to honor the things that I do. I love being a mom. And over the years, I've definitely found that sometimes I've been negative about the tasks that I have to do as a mother. And that's not the energy or the understanding I want my child to have about what I do for him and who he is to me. So changing my mindset from have to get to is important for me. And it has made an impact. It's definitely made an impact for me. I'm still working on doing it all the time, but I've gotten better at it, and it has made a change in my mind. It's made a change in the way that I interact with things. So that is my spiel. So I have 4 tips on how to use get to in your life, or start to incorporate it more into your life if you think you might find this benefiting in your life as I've found it benefiting in my life. So tip number 1 is smile and believe it. So when you say I get to, smile about it and believe it. And as you are smiling and believing it, a reason will most likely come to mind as to why you get to do this thing, and not that you have to do it. So tip number 1, smile and believe it. Tip number 2, say it out of your mouth and say it in your head. So again, I guess that's still similar to believe it, but when you are saying it out of your mouth, don't just say it out of your mouth. Say it in your head too. I get to wash the car. I have a car to wash. I get to. If you say it out of your mouth, say it in your head too, that you get to, because this is a gift. So, tip number 2, say it out of your mouth, say it in your head. And tip number 3. Tip number 3 is correct it. So gently correct yourself. If you come up to a point where you realize, oh, I didn't say get to, I said have to, gently correct yourself. Because the more you do it, the more you say it, the better off you'll be. So, oh, I said I have to go to the store. Oh, I mean, I get to go to the store. I have to go to work. No, I mean, I get to go to work. The more you practice it and gently correct yourself, the more you'll use it. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 is say it for everything. So don't just say it for things that are tedious to you. Say it for the good, say it for the bad, say it for the neutral. I get to brush my teeth. Does it really matter? It does. Everything, if you can think of everything more as a gift and everything more as a privilege and not necessarily something that is owed to you, I think that it comes out better in life. So tip number 4 is say I get to for everything. The good stuff, the bad stuff, and the neutral stuff. The more you said it and the more you say it, like I said before, the more it sticks to your mind. The more it sticks to your mind, the more it impacts your thoughts and your actions. And that's the ultimate outcome. And those would be my tips for using the phrase I get to make an impact on your mindset and make an impact on your life. I will put a chart of some sort here and say them again. Tip number 1, smile and believe it. Tip number 2, say it out of your mouth, say it in your head. Tip number 3, gently correct yourself. Don't overdo it with the correction. Just gently correct yourself if you don't say get to and you say have to instead. And the last tip is say it with everything. Sorry, I forgot my own tip. Say it for everything. The good, the bad, the neutral. Say I get to. I get to walk my dog. I get to go to work. I get to brush my teeth. I get to sleep in my bed. I get to travel. I get to stay home. Whatever it is, say I get to. Smile and believe it. And if it comes out of your mouth, then believe it in your mind. And those are my tips for I get to versus I have to. And that's really it. That's all I got. If you've watched this far, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that these tips are useful. And if you have a phrase, a positive phrase that you use to kind of get yourself through certain things, let me know. Share it down below. I love to have these conversations. I love the energy that can come from it. Changing your mind frame changes so much about your life. And it's a beautiful thing. And I'd love to share that with you. So please leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, subscribe and share if you think that this would be useful to someone. And of course, if you could, thumbs up, like it. And that's really it. I am done for this week, and I will be back next week trying to be more consistent. Yeah. So that's it. As a recovering procrastinator, my motto is, now is a good time. See you next time.